difficult circumstances to come into, knowing that you were shorthanded heading into this match, going up against one of the strongest 1-2 punches in Major League Soccer?
Yeah, but we have no excuses in that locker room. I'm proud of the effort. I thought guys played great and laid it all out there on the field. I thought we deserved something out of the match, but ultimately these games come down to a play here or a play there, and that's what it was in the end. And so, but we had some very good performances from and some guys who haven't played 90 minutes in a long time who went 90 minutes today, and a group of guys who've never played together ever in the back, who dealt with some very good players. So I'm very proud of the group. Like I said, I thought we deserved something out of the match. We laid it all out there.
Speaking of those three players on the back line, what adjustments had to be made after that first Oba goal?
Yeah, I mean, throughout the whole game, it was just it was protecting the space behind us a little bit, recognizing when the guy on the ball had an opportunity to play behind us and maybe dropping a little bit quicker. That was the majority of what they had on against us, was guys checking and going and sprinting in behind, and balls just being played in behind us, and we were having to manage that a little bit. But it's coordination sometimes, and those three guys haven't played together a ton and at all really, and so they're trying to coordinate with each other the drops and the steps and the passing on of two very good forwards, and that are very clever about their runs. And I thought they by and large got better at it over the course of the game, and had strong performances.
How big of a confidence boost was it for Eric Zavaleta getting that equalizer at the time?
And I think it's great for him. He comes back to Seattle, which is where he was previously in terms of his contract, and to score a goal, I'm sure felt sweet for him. But ultimately, I'm sure he's disappointed, like the rest of the group, that we didn't get something out of the day, because that's ultimately what it's about. But it was good for him to feel the back of the net.
Playoffs, going into the playoffs, depth is such an important thing to any team. You're able to test that depth a little bit. How do you rate it following today's match and looking forward?
Yeah, I would take this group into most stadiums and play like that, and with that kind of effort, and feel pretty good about us being able to get a result. That's how I feel, and that was. We used a lot of players deep into our roster, but they're all quality players. I've been saying since day one that we have a very deep roster. It's just sometimes hard for certain guys to get minutes with some of the other guys who normally get the minutes. It's just difficult. But when called upon today, they were excellent, and that's all I can ask. And they need to just continue to work, because you never know. I mean, last week we were quite healthy, and this week all of a sudden we were very depleted, and that's how fast things can turn, just because it's getting late in the season, and you're getting through the grind of summer, national team calls, various things that affect the depth of the rosters, and guys were ready. They competed today, which is again all I've asked for them.